So I had things that I wanted to actually, first of all, if you're in my family, turn off this video and don't watch me. But not really, because you make up like 9 out of my 10 viewers, and my friend Peter, who watches, I think just because he loves me and he's a good friend. Yeah, so I wanted to make a video and I put on these bad boys. This is not what I look like in real life. And it took me about 30 minutes. It sticks to your hand. Women who wear these every day, I applaud you. This is insane. I can't see anything, and I cannot wait to take these off my eyes and probably take a nap because they are so annoying to my eyeballs. So some things that I've been thinking about lately, besides that I've been in Alaska for 3 months, and 3 months is kind of a really big breaking point. It's like when you're officially settled in. I've been at my jobs 3 months. My job, I'm no longer on probation, so now I can take paid vacation. But yeah, 3 months is when you decide if you like a place or not. And Alaska is a hard place to adjust to. And every time I get I think I'm okay and I'm comfortable driving from here to here, like it'll snow again, or it'll melt, or there'll be ice, or I have to drive somewhere new, and then I'm like, and I feel like if I let my guard down, then I will mess up and end up like one of the cars in the middle of the freeway that I see every day. But yeah, that's my adjustment. I'm working on it because I want to remember being strong and brave in Alaska and not the little ball of anxiety that I am all the time. And my coworkers are probably really sick of hearing me talk about driving in the snow and ice, and they're like, yeah. That's what happens when you're anxious about something. It's kind of all you talk about and worry about. Another thing that I have been anxious about is how much I talk and how much I talk at social events and to my friends on the phone, and I am quite the talker. Hence, I'm sitting in my apartment by myself, essentially talking to myself. Just love hearing the sound of my own voice. So I was thinking about how at my job, it's, the whole thing is talking. I talk all day long. I'm supposed to, and if I have nothing to say, then I narrate what I'm doing, narrate what the kids are doing, because they are 3, 4, and 5 years old. So they need those language. They need to hear those words and just expand and scaffold on all of their knowledge. So I'm talking all day long. And not usually about things that I want to talk about, like, and then we're playing with the blocks, and you did this, and this is this color, and let's count, and let's sing. I sing all day long, like a Disney princess. So I was thinking, like, when you're a baby, like, all your parents want you to do is talk, and like, oh, they said this, and pretty much the second you get to kindergarten, 1st grade, you're told to shut up and not talk and raise your hand. And that's the whole training for all your years of school. Till by the time you get to college, you get points for participation because they want to hear your ideas. And if you've been in college, you sit there and you realize that no one else talks, no one raised their hands, and you get points towards your grade if you talk and participate. So it's kind of this wild cycle, and then there's always people who talk more and always people who talk less. I'm someone who, I try really hard not to talk a lot. Sometimes I go out and I'm like, don't do it, Willow. Don't do it. Don't you talk everyone's ear off. And I circle back the conversation to what I want to talk about. And that's normal, though. People like to talk about things that they are knowledgeable about and not things that they're uncomfortable with or have no idea because they can't contribute, which is natural. And sometimes I'm really good. If I run into people who talk more than me, I'll have that like, oh, listen, practice your listening skills. And then other times I just do this word vomit and I go home and I'm like, that was so embarrassing. How many things did I say last night? I just talk. Like every single story and thought that was on my mind for the past 3 months. So that is something that's been on my mind. You like to talk, then maybe you get it. And if you're one quiet introvert, then you're just like, keep all those things to yourself, which I think is a waste. So I like to write down my thoughts and share them and talk about them and discuss them, and just a big talker.